Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And since we are covering unicorns this month, which is what I'm filming this, at least what this is for, this is being filmed in January. We are going to be looking at a video on Sci Show. Now, this is about 9 years old. So this is a 9-year-old video. So Hank Green looks a whole heck of a lot younger than he does, and his hair is kind of, he looks really young, because he was. He was like in his early 30s, I think, when they shot. So his hair is very, his hair is much longer than it is, and he's very, very young. So, but this is 3 facts about narwhals, I believe is what this is, because again, we're covering unicorns, so I figured 3 neat facts about narwhals. So it's about 3 minutes, 37 seconds. So this is really, really short. It's a good introduction to narwhals, like, including apparently some people don't think they're real. Yes, they are real. They are a whale. They are basically undersea unicorns. They're the closest thing to a living unicorn that we have. And yeah, historically, con artists would use narwhal horns as unicorn horns. And people were doing all sorts of things. So it's an interesting little video. Again, it's not very long, but it's one of those things it's a good start if you're looking into narwhals or the life in the Arctic, because that's where these things live. And we don't know that much about them because, at least according to this video, we cannot hold them in captivity. They die within a matter of months, as opposed to their Arctic counterpart, the beluga whale, which you see in aquariums all the time. But yeah, we don't know that much about narwhals. So it's a very, very interesting, short little video about narwhals. So if you're starting on life in the looking at the Arctic Ocean, even though this video is, again, very, very old, it is 9 years when I'm filming this in 2023. So it still has a lot of valuable facts. It's still fun. It's a good, it really is a great introduction to narwhals for the, I'm going to say the age range for this. Again, all age ranges are fine, though I am covering a Sci Show Kids episode on narwhals. So because I was having trouble trying to find films on unicorns that I could get access to, because a lot of them are like very, very old. So like the old one with Tom Cruise I could not find. Legend, I could not find it anywhere that I could get access to, and I refused to buy it. And I don't know if there was something else, and I've already covered The Last Unicorn. So that was last year, I think, is when I covered that one. So I had limited things. So you're going to get some stuff on, we're getting some short stuff on narwhals because they're interesting. And I like Sci Show. I trust them. So this is not the first video I'm covering using Sci Show. I'm covering a bunch of their vaccine stuff this year because, again, I trust them for valuable, for honest coverage, and they're entertaining. So this is a great little video if you're doing the introduction of animals in the Arctic, if you're studying narwhals, and just kind of want to get something fun to start off the research when you're homeschooling and learning about these things, and just a really short video to start things off kind of thing. So, or finish thing off, or just something to add to your repertoire of learning. Sorry. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. I have a 3-year-old. She's insane. She wakes me up at 3 in the morning. By the time you guys see this, she'll still be 3. She'll be almost 4, but she'll still be 3. Hopefully she won't be waking me up at 3 in the morning and insisting on sleeping on the couch, because toddlers are weird. Really, really weird. But moving on. So really great video. It's also fun for me to look at Hank Green when he's really young, with his very long, very moving hair in this video. So it's very interesting because I watched Sci Show on my own. His hair is a heck of a lot shorter. I believe this is pre-kids. This may even be before he got married. I'm not sure. So great video. Basics of narwhals, a really, really fun video to start off an introduction to a very interesting and little known whale with a giant tusk sticking out of the middle of its head. So it's an interesting creature. So that is it for this video. If you like what you see, be sure to check out the rest of the channel. I do cover much longer stuff. Most of my stuff is longer films. I'm covering a bunch of unicorn books. For some reason, I'm covering some sort of pony film this year because I'm covering unicorns. I'm also covering LGBTQ this year, vaccines, musicals, a whole bunch of princess stuff because I cover the Princess Diaries. I believe I'm covering the Guardians of Ga'Hoole when this is coming on. I actually have my list going on. Yes, the Guardians of Ga'Hoole is in the middle of where it's at. So that is going on. That is owl fiction. Middle grade owl fiction. No, I'm not doing media to go after it because I think I have 17 videos total with the Guardians of Ga'Hoole. It's a 15-book series. It took a while, plus there's like short stories and a guide. So that's going on. So you can check those out. I covered the Princess Diaries. I covered some more Tomorrow Appears. I previously covered the Last Apprentice book series, which is why on earth I ended up covering the Princess Diaries, because the Last Apprentice is really, really dark and very, very horror, and not my genre, and is like 13 books long, plus I think it's like 15 videos. You could check that out if you're interested in horror. I also covered the Ranger's Apprentice earlier in 2022. That was like January of 2022. But that's another interesting book series. I'm covering a bunch of more book series. After the Guardians of Ga'Hoole, I'm going back to a short series from Meg Cabot, and then I'm covering some more Catherine Lasky. And then I'm moving on to maybe, again, I'm not positive on this, so don't hold me to it, the Animorphs. Might be going into 2024. And then I'm thinking, again, I'm playing with next year at this moment of going through and redoing some of my videos on the Anne of Green Gables and reviewing the Avonlea TV series. So that is tentatively in the works. We will see. But again, I cover a bunch of stuff. I'll hopefully be covering some traveling stuff by the time you guys see this. I do have some previous travel videos of traveling with my kid, going through airports, stuff like that. I have some board game videos I do need to add to those. Hopefully by chance I'll throw some board games on here and more educational stuff as we get there, because my kid is, by the time you see this, she'll be like a month away from 4. So we're still in the early stages of homeschooling. So enough with my rambling. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Leave a positive comment if you have one. Thank you.